It's a beautiful morning. My favorite part of the day. Before I do my pattern haul, I'm going to have this everything bagel. Look at that. With this garden vegetable cream cheese. My favorite. Hi everyone, welcome to So Lovely with Grace. If you're new here, I am Grace. If you're returning, welcome back. I hope you will be so inspired with this video. Gotta love that coffee. Ooh, this is my second cup today. Today, I have a big pattern haul. I have New Look, I have Butterick, I have Vogue, and they're all gonna be shown here today. But first, I wanna give two shout outs. The first shout out is to The Doc is Hot. I love her channel, her style. I just love everything about her channel, their pattern reviews, her fashion show. She does sew-alongs, and what I really like, what I adopted from her pattern reviews is, it might sound minor, but when showing the line drawings, she pulls out the instructions and shows them close up, and I think that's a great way to show patterns on your video. So thank you for that. Go to her channel and subscribe. She has such great style and she's a lot of fun. The second shout out I want to give to Sail Along Sewing Seams. She does great on her channel too. What I like about her channel is every Saturday she has a useful sewing tip. And I just love her personality. I love the vintage patterns she shows, and she also pulls out the instructions when showing the line drawings. So I like that, and I'm going to adopt that from her. So go to her channel. Go to both of these channels and subscribe. Let's support each other in the sewing community. Let's all grow together. And after the pattern haul, I am going to model this top, which one of the patterns is here. And this is the first pattern that I'm going to show you. But look at this stack. This is New Look, Butterick, and Vogue. What I want to tell you is none of these are new releases, unfortunately. I called multiple Joanns in my area, meaning within an hour, because I don't live close to any. None of them have the new drops, so I'm very disappointed with that. I had a list of Butterick that I wanted, and I'm hoping with the McCall sale, which hopefully will come up, I'll let you know on my community tab, that they will have new ones, but I don't know. I call them up and they do not have the new ones out. So I found a new Joann's in Port Richey, Florida. Never been there, but what I saw in their drawers was amazing. They had some old patterns, treasure. So you're going to see some really old patterns, at least 5 to 10 years old in my stack. Not all of them, just a couple. So let's begin with this top that I'm wearing. It's a New Look pattern, 6150. This is an old pattern, and I think it's 2014, something like that, but I did the view that the model's wearing, which is view B, right here. And what I like about this detail, and I'm going to pull out the instructions like Sophia from The Doc is Hot does. There's the line drawings there. You notice the ruching on the side, the ruching on the sleeves, and the gathering on the shoulders. That is just so wonderful. And it has a back seam. Well, actually, no, it doesn't have. Yes, my view does. I made the bottom view with ruched shoulder sleeves here, but yeah, the back seam. And what I'm going to do after this haul is go outside and model it for you with this beautiful polka dot brush knit poly that I got at Joann's. So that's this pattern, and it calls for, let's see, knits. It's all knits, jerseys, matte jerseys, lightweight, double knits, stretch velvet. Now that would be gorgeous. You know, you could use stretch velvet and make it into a dress. It could be. I mean, it's a novelty knits. So the only thing you need is hem tape if you want. I use Stitch Witchery on my hem of this top, and a package of 1/4 inch wide elastic, of course, for the shoulders right here. And I use Dollar Tree elastic. Get that. So that's the first new look pattern. The next pattern is a top. I picked up this top and then I picked up this next one. I need more tops in 2024. Last year I made more dresses than tops. I do have dresses in this stack also because I can't resist, but this is a top. It doesn't look like anything spectacular, but what I like is view D and C. I just want some simple top I can throw over jeans and just go. And this is another easy for knits. I'm not big with the handkerchief look. It's okay, but I prefer these two, and that's why I picked it up. It's a simple, easy, and I'll show you the line drawings here again. I pulled these out, and this is really a simple, looks like you could make it in a couple hours, cut it and go. Like I said, I'm not into the handkerchief look, but the other two views are wonderful. And again, stretch knits, just like the other one, single knits, spandex blends, two-way stretch. Gotta have it. So I had to pick that one up. This next pattern I've been looking for many weeks. I have it in my cart at Simplicity, but I'm just waiting to see if I find it. And guess what? I found it. It's an old pattern from 2018. New look 6582. Wow, I fell in love with this pattern because of the split pants there. I know you could get a pair of pants and just, you know, split them and sew up, but this, you know, you have the pattern. And the top with the balloon sleeves, it's just beautiful. And it ties in the front. And what else it has? It has like this little clutch bag pattern. This is just great because, you know, I love little clutches. I love little crossbody bags, and just little ones like that are great too. And you could dress it up or dress it down. This is just wonderful. Let me show you the line drawings here. Close up. How wonderful. Look at that top. I love the top. It has darts, the ties, the balloon sleeves, the split pants, and the clutch. That's why I love this pattern, and I found it. I didn't have to order it on Etsy and pay shipping. They had it at this Joann's, but no other Joann's that I've been to. So what kind of fabric? It has crepe de chine, soft lightweight linen types, silky types, and also for view B, which are the pants, you could use stretch knit, stretch velvet. And view C is cotton, damask denim jacquards for the little clutch bag. The notions, you have elastic, zippers, cord piping, and a 3-inch metal binder ring for the bag if you want. You can do whatever you want, actually. That's what I'm so glad I got this pattern. I was so overjoyed because I've been looking for it. It's in my cart in Simplicity, so now I can take it out of the cart. So yeah, 6582 is great. I got another new look pattern because I love new look. Look at this variety with the skirt, the top, and the little, looks like a cardigan tie jacket. I just love this set. It's another easy 6735. Let me pull out the drawings for that. Right here, very simple lines. Looks like you would only have buttons here for this little jacket. Of course, elastic for the waistband of the skirts and the split pants. So, not many notions, looks pretty straightforward. Love it. Of course, it's just knits. That's it. You could use any knits for this pattern. That's why I picked it up. Easy for knits. Just had a little break here. I went to lunch with my girls. We go out once a month, and this month it was Deb's birthday. Happy birthday, Deb. And we went to La Casita Mexican restaurant. So I'm back now, and I'm ready to dive into the Butterick patterns. The first pattern is Butterick 6967. These two robes, wonderful. Look at those with this big separating zipper and the two patch pockets. Looks so warm and cozy. It's an easy, and I have the line drawings here. There you go, the two basic lengths. It is categorized as an easy. It calls for moderate stretch knits, which are French terry, jersey, ponte knit, and sweatshirt fleece, which is probably what I'm going to do. So this would be perfect to wear in the morning when I take the dogs out for a walk, and when I go in and have my coffee and get cozy on the couch. I'm really excited about this pattern. The other thing I'm excited about this pattern is I'm going to be doing a collab with Katinka Ponders from the seamstress at the cottage later this month. And I'm going to definitely be incorporating this robe in that collab. So look for that. The next Butterick pattern is a dress pattern, 6729. I've been eyeing this for a while, but I wasn't sure if I liked it, but I do. I like this little flare, this flounce with the bias tape trim, and I also like this one with the sleeves. It has darts, but you can't really see them in this picture, but here in the line drawing you can see the bust darts, and of course there's no picture of the back, but the back does have an invisible zipper. Here on the envelope, I think you could see it a little better, but there is an invisible zipper there, and this one is labeled as easy. The fabrics are crepe, linen, cotton blend, challis. So pretty much all the wovens, and the 22-inch invisible zipper, and of course the bias tape if you do that view, which is the one I'm interested in. So this is a really nice pattern, and I picked that one up. Let's see, what's the next one? Oh, another dress pattern, and get this, I bought two of them, two different, kind of different. What happened was I've been looking for this pattern, and I could not find it at my Joann's. I couldn't even find it on, well, I did find it online, but it was really pricey with shipping. And this, like I said, this Joann's had a lot of old patterns, and I actually found this one, Butterick 6624. This is the first release of this dress, okay? I actually like the one in the middle, the red one here with the trim. You could put lace there or trim. And I also like this view here. I like that little notch in the collar. And then I also picked up, it's the same pattern, 6624. And look at the cover there, it's a little different. And this envelope seems thicker than the other envelope, but since I got a gift card and the patterns are only $2, I picked up both because I really like this pattern. So here are the line drawings. It's funny, it doesn't show the back on this, but this is the one with, they all have the princess seams, the flounce sleeves. This one has these balloon sleeves, it looks like, or actually no, they're open. They look like they have slits here, which is wonderful. That is so unique, I like that. That's really nice, really, really like this pattern. So, it calls for cotton blends, challis, crepes, sateens, linen, and broadcloths. So pretty much any woven. But I did pick up two of those. The one from 2018, and I guess it came out again in 2020. So yeah, that's a really cool pattern. Last but not least for Butterick is this pattern, 6966. This two-piece knit set. I love this. When I saw Karen Uter make this one up, and she did it on her serger, and it came out beautiful. So this is an easy, it's a Mrs. Knit and top pants. Of course the two pants, the flare ones are the ones I like, and then the straight ones are nice too. The tops, they vary slightly. It looks like this neckline goes down a little more than this one. Wasn't exactly sure. I know this one has long sleeves and this is 3/4 length. But let me show you the line drawings in the envelope here. I have to open this up. So there's the line drawings there, the front and the back. Looks pretty straightforward. And it looks like the only notions would be the elastic for the waistband of the pants. So that's good. And of course it calls for moderate stretch knits, cotton knit, interlock, jersey, rayon knits, and then the fusible interfacing. So that's about it. It looks pretty straightforward. Like I said, Karen Uter did it and she did a great job. I really like this pattern. And that's the last Butterick pattern. Now I'm going to show you the Vogue patterns I picked up. This first Vogue pattern is a pullover top. Look at that cowl neck. I love it. Pullover top has draped front neckline extending into back collar, semi-fitted side front seams, short sleeves, long sleeves, and continuous lap and button cuffs. So yeah, see, look at that. It has cuffs here with the buttons that you could put, sleeveless, and you can wear like a little jacket with, or the sleeves. I like all three views. It's an easy, so that looks pretty straightforward. And here's some line drawings. You can see the front and the back for each of the views, which is very nice on the envelope. Sometimes they're not as nice as that. So the instruction sheet, it just shows the fronts, but that's really nice. They're all pretty basically the same except for the sleeves, and I like all three views. I really like the cuffs here with the buttons. And let's see, in the back, how does it open in the back? Pullover, so you don't have to have an opening in your back. And it calls for your basic charmeuse, crepe de chines, and silk jacquard, which I have a fabric in my collection. Let me tell you about collection. Ossett from Stitch Treasures. She's calling her fabric a collection, not a stash. A stash connotates a little different than collection. A collection is more organized and just more elevated, and I like that term. So she has a video and she talked about that in the very beginning of that video. I'll put it in the link below if you're interested. But go check out Ossett from Stitch Treasures. She's wonderful. These last three Vogue patterns are dresses, and this one is a very easy dress. It's basically the same dress, two different lengths. It has like these flutter sleeves. It's very easy. And if you look at the line drawings on the envelope, there's a front, and the back has like a little slit in the back. That's what it looks like, and it has, looks like darts in the front and the back. It's very easy. I really like that. Of course, here it just shows the one view, the front with the darts and the two lengths. So this calls for fitted dress, has front and back extending into sleeves, low armholes, back zipper, and hemline slit. Wool, flannel, crepe, broadcloth, lightweight linen. Wow, I was surprised about that. It looked more like a summer dress, but I guess you could use linen. But it looks pretty straightforward, pretty easy and elegant. That's why I picked it up, and I'm really happy with it. So I'm coming down the wire for the last two patterns, and this pattern is stunning. This dress pattern by Badgley Mishka. Wow. I've seen this pattern in the past, but not in my Joann's store. And then when I went to this Joann's, I found it and I had to snatch it up. Vogue 1579. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I don't need to pull out the instruction sheet. There's a big picture there of the front and the back with the cape and the darts and the little belt. And of course this is rated as average, so I'm sure it's more involved, but it's just an absolutely stunning, I just love that design. I know I have a Butterick that's similar, but this one just seems a little more refined, and I had to pick it up for $5.99. It's just beautiful. It's Butterick it's Vogue 1579. So let's see, what's the fabrics here? Lightweight crepe, Dupioni, if that's how you say it, silk, jacquard, and satin. And it says belt backing synthetic leather. It's described as a close-fitting line dress, has attached cape and side back invisible zipper. And belt has bow and snap closures. Wow, look at that. I had to pick it up for $5.99, and I've seen it online for $30 and shipping, and it's very expensive, so that's why I got it. So now the final pattern. For me, it's the most exciting, just because DVF pattern that came out, Vogue 2000, Diane von Furstenberg. This is similar. It's not that one, but this Vogue 1952. I'm sure you've seen it. Came out last summer, I guess. It's very, very similar. I mean, there's minor differences with the DVF Vogue 2000 pattern that just released. So that's why I picked this one up. And it's an easy. I know that Mimi G did a sew along on the Vogue 2000, so I could follow along with that. Also, Anita by Design, she did a sew along for this very pattern, 1952. And I just had to pick it up because it's a classic wrap dress. I prefer the one with the collar. I'm not sure, the flare or the straight skirt. I have some fabric in mind. It's an ITY knit that I picked up last year at the quilt show, which is next month. I'll be going to that. So we'll talk about that next week. But I'm not sure which one I'm going to make, but I'm definitely going to make it. So yeah, that's the view I like, the one with the collar. And I like the long sleeves, but definitely the collar with the wrap. I gotta get that. I gotta make that one. So this calls for moderate stretch knits, matte jersey, and silk jersey. I have an ITY knit, and that's what I'm going to use for this dress. So I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait to sew it up. So now, if you want to stick around, I'm going to model this top from New Look 6150. I'm going to go outside and model it for you. So this is the neckline here. It has little pleats, and then on the shoulders it's gathered. I think it looks really pretty, and gathered here for these poofy sleeves. Then you have the elastic, very nice. The side ruching right here, and there's no ruching on this side, but the back has a center seam, so it's pretty neat. And I'm wearing these jeggings with my white tennis shoes that I love. I wear these all the time. It's just a great look. I like it. You can see that. So that's the top. So that's the pattern haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channels I mentioned in this video. We want to support each other and have this sewing community growing. I hope you subscribe to me also and give me a thumbs up on this video. I hope you found this video informative and fun, and most of all, I hope you were so inspired.